That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello beautiful souls, thank you for joining me today for this beautiful twin flame reading. It's Tuesday the 16th of May 2023. I do hope you're all well and you're staying focused, believing and trusting in what you already know. So I'm going to be using the mystical Shaman Oracle to start the reading, this beautiful deck, and I'm going to see what's going on with the Divine Masculines first of all. I will use some other Oracle decks, 2 other decks, and I'll show you them as I'm using them. I'll get some communication from the Divine Masculines' heart space, from their true self, what they want to share and express to the Divine Feminines, and then I'm going to go on to the Divine Feminines energy. So let's see what's going to come through. Thank you so much for all of you for the love and support that you give me. I am so very grateful to each one of you. And if you are new to my channel, I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel. Please don't be offended. Just put it into your situation, how it resonates with you. I do realise it's just energy. And even though I mention about the dates, it really doesn't matter. If you feel connected to me and you understand me and the message resonates, it means it's for you. So let's see what's coming through for the Divine Masculine energy today. Nice, clear message. These beautiful cards. What's energy is going to come through? Let's see. Luminous Warrior, and this is number 32 as well, which adds up to 5, movement and change. And you can see this beautiful angel here. This third eye is open, activated, holding their vision, being the warrior of love and moving forwards, allowing this light to guide them that they found within, the love to guide them, the truth. And at the bottom of the deck is many paths. There are many paths, but the Divine Masculines are choosing the path that leads them to unconditional love, trusting their soul calling. And it's number 34, which adds up to 7, which is setting pure intentions, creating and manifesting from a place of unconditional love. And 3 is strong faith. 4 is building on solid foundation. We got 3 here as well. It's very, very strong faith. And 2 is coming together, partnership. So that's beautiful. So they're listening to the higher self and allowing, as I said, the light to guide them, what they know feels right, and not allowing themselves to go back down into the low vibration, their lower self of the doubt and the fear. Staying focused and moving forwards, trusting that knowing, trusting that where they're heading is where they're meant to be, and not getting distracted by the ego, the negative thoughts, being the witness of their thoughts, observing what's going on and really staying focused no matter what temptation comes to them. So I'm going to use the Crystal Spirits, this beautiful deck as well, to see what else is coming through. I love these cards, and I should use them more often. So let's see if I can pronounce the crystals' names as well. And I'll probably be using the guidebook for this as well, because I haven't got that much knowledge on the crystals. So let's see what's coming through. The Divine Masculines are focused. They're following the truth that's leading them to where they're meant to be. Not getting distracted with the many paths that are being presented to them, which they know that, you know, that brings them back down into that low vibration. Really being strong and courageous to hold that vision. Allowing the love, the light within to guide them. Really strong faith. What else is it that we need to know for the Divine Masculines today? Nice clear message. Let's see. Smithsonite, which is number 51, which adds up to 6. And we've got 5 here as well, so that's momentum 5 and 6. And 5 is all about movement and change, as I mentioned here. And 1 is alignment. Sing through the pain, sing through the illusions to get to this place of peace and harmony. That's what they want in their life, is to experience peace. And they know that they've got to push through and make tremendous changes to actually get to where they are. But they're willing to do this, they're determined. And they've made this commitment. And we have Apache Tears. It's number 5. I think I've pronounced that right. So we've got 555 coming through in this reading. So I'm going to read from the guidebook to see what the message is for this beautiful energy. And then I will go on to the Smithsonite crystal as well. So what number was that? Number 5, wasn't it? So let's see what's coming through. The essential meaning is letting go of grief, recovering from the past, releasing pains that old wounds can heal. Before we came to this planet, our souls agreed to experience both love and loss in the lifetime, along with pleasures and pains of being in our bodies, so that we might experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment and find our destiny. There is great beauty in being broken open, for a heart that has fully expanded with grief is one that really truly understands that rejection is God's protection. Faith in something better coming our way will set the wheels in motion for attracting that which we most deserve. Often we simply cannot recognise that there's a far better plan at work than our own. The message of Apache Tears spirit is not to fear or oppress your emotions. Release them through your body so you can prepare yourself to heal through the heartache and to receive all that conscious universe has in store for your pleasure and happiness. Wow. So this is really about the divine masculines letting go and just following their truth and knowing that even in uncertain times, going into the unknown, the discomfort of actually choosing self and following the calling, that it's leading them to so many blessings, that everything is always working out for them when they're putting love into the situation, they're open and they're having this relationship with higher power. So next I'm going to go on to the Smithsonite to see what's coming through, and it was 51, wasn't it? So that goes with everything else that's come through with the mystical Shaman Oracle deck, being the warrior of love, pushing through no matter what, not allowing themselves to be tempted and to get distracted, to feel safe, protected, whatever they're experiencing outside of themselves, not to get caught up and to go back. So the essential meaning is rebirth from chaos, evolution, stress relief, emotional boost, clearing of obstacles to growth. From here to there can be a rocky road, one that may even seem to move under your feet as you engage in a process of healing with rolling emotions. The journey can be confusing and unsettling and cause you to want to beat a hasty retreat. But Smithsonite spirit message is clear as can be. You are haltingly moving forwards into creating something new. If you feel as if you're unsteady and even going a little backwards at times, it's only because you're being asked to look to the past and the lessons learned so that your next steps can be sure and steady. The ground is firm beneath you, the wind is at your back, and the conscious universe is beside you, so there's no need to look for what may seem to be a safer ground. The landscape around you is changing, you are changing, and soon you will feel much more settled. If you head at the call of Smithsonite spirit and trust that you will be just fine, just breathe. It's all going to resolve soon, and the obstacles you find daunting will disappear. Yes, they will disappear the more you push forwards and not allow the fear to hold you back, because you're actually facing it. So they are setting themselves free, and they're being the warrior of love. And it's difficult, it's uncomfortable, but this is just creating a stronger bond, connection, relationship with the universe, knowing that the universe has always got their back, that they don't have to do this alone, that everything is always working out, and we see results when we're actually choosing ourselves, pushing through the fear. So wonderful messages. I do love that deck. So I'm going to be using the Soul's Journey Oracle deck now to see what else is coming through. And it's so spot on, this energy, so clear in this energy of what the Divine Masculines are working through, that they're releasing, and they're so focused on choosing self and allowing that light to guide them, using their third eye, making decisions, taking action with truth, being the unconditional love that they are. And us doing that, it sounds as if it's really straightforward, but we're so used to the nasty chatter in our head that brings us back down into that low vibration, our lower self. That's the only reason why it makes us feel uncomfortable, because the ego tries to distract us and take us away from the truth. So it's about having this awareness about, you know, quieting that chatter and actually being peaceful with the ego, not allowing the ego to rule, and just, as I've said recently in many readings actually, you know, speaking to the ego and actually saying, I don't need your assistance with this. I don't need that anymore. I'm only choosing love. And you're not allowing and not getting caught up in negative thoughts. My stomach's really kicking off, so you have to excuse that. Friendships, new friendships are coming in. They're getting this support as well, and making friends, as I said, with their ego, making friends with themselves. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Some new friendships coming to support them. And these are friendships, you know, they're open to their soul tribe, their soul family, the ones that they know that they can trust, that they're aligned with, that's supporting them and helping them to get to where they're meant to be. That's, you know, that understands. And that's what we do get to a stage where we feel lonely, because we feel as if we haven't got any friends, because we're not aligned with them people anymore. So we do go through a time, quite a big period of time of actually being in isolation, in solitude, where we can't have anyone around us. But the Divine Masculines are opening up to this support and friends, new people coming into their life to help them on their journey. And this is, again, like I said, making friends with the ego and just being best friends with themselves. What else is it that we need to know today for the Divine Masculine energy? Adversity. Yeah, there's they're really facing some difficulties, but they're determined and they're getting through this. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And I'm going to pick a few more as well, because I want it to look nice on the canvas. Grief, letting go of this grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And this is about them really taking in every moment, being grateful for every moment, and having a completely different outlook on things that they have lost in their life as well. To know that everything that they've lost, they are going to be so rewarded, and so much abundance is coming to them because they're choosing themselves, because they're being brave, being the warrior, facing adversity at difficult times. So they're feeling this grief as well, what they've lost, but they're not going to get caught up in this because of this determination and this commitment they've made to themselves, and acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Yeah, being in the present moment, accepting where they are, it opens up the new for us, to allow us to step into the new beginning. When we stop trying to force things and control things, or we're trying to change things about ourselves, and we're saying to ourselves, oh, you know, I love you and I'll put you first when you're like this, or when you've done this. To love ourselves unconditionally and accepting the whole of us, our flaws and all. And this is a deep violet purple, which is crown chakra. Having this strong relationship with God. And this colour here is third eye activation as well. Seeing things for how they really are with truth, not in a distorted way that we've been doing for such a long time. The Divine Masculines are clearing this. And they have had to there is some sacrifices that have gone on. But again, letting go of this victim mentality. And cherishing moments. Not taking things for granted. And patience, having patience with themselves through difficult times, releasing grief, releasing guilt, having patience with themselves to accept where they are, having patience of new people coming into their life. Patience is a big part of this journey, because when we're practicing patience, we're showing that we have strong faith and we're trusting. And, you know, having this relationship with God, but we know that everything is always working out for us, and we're not feeling as if we've got to control everything. So let's see what the communication is for the Divine Masculines today in this very intense energy. And this is because we're getting close to that new moon in Taurus. So around the moon cycles, that's when a lot is cleared and the energies are intense. You know, usually 5 days before, during, and 5 days afterwards. So the Divine Masculines are really pushing through and gaining strength from these experiences that they're having right now. But whatever they're coming across, they're moving through it and not getting distracted by many things that could be presented to them. They know what's right for them and are trusting that. So I'm going to be using the Divine Masculine Messages of Love from beautiful Liz to see what else is. Oh my goodness, that one flipped right out. I see you in my future. Yeah, I see you in my future. Can you see this beautiful angel? I see you in my future, and that's my vision. I'm holding that vision. I'm prepared to work through anything. I know that I've got to go through some difficulty to get to where I want to, because I have to clear the fears, facing the fears, and that my future and my path is so different from everybody else's. But I know that I've got to follow this path, and I see you in my future, and that's what, you know, that gives them the strength to be the warrior of love that they are. What else is it that the Divine Masculines would love to share and express to the Divine Feminines from their heart space in this very intense energy today? Nice clear message. I'm interested to see what's coming through the Divine Feminine energy. I'm transforming, yeah. So on point, this reading. I want to hold you in my arms, yeah. I can't wait until I can hold you in my arms. And this is, I've worked through all of this. I see me holding you in my arms. I see this in my future. I'm transforming. I'm changing. And you turn me on, yeah. You turn me on. I love you so much. I'm feeling the sacred love-making energy. The Kundalini is rising. Everything is rising and being illuminated within me. Things that I've got to deal with. And you turn me on because you motivate me. You make me feel alive. You make me go for my dreams and desires, to follow this path. The switch is on. If you would like more Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine messages. I am putting one up a bit later if you're a Divine Feminine that's watching. So let's see what's coming through with the Divine Feminine energy today. So let's see, I'm going to be using the Shaman, Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. But yeah, that's very powerful for the Divine Masculine. So as I said, I'm very interested to see what's coming through for the Divine Feminines. And we know that what comes through for the Divine Masculine, it's showing that the Divine Feminines they're so focused, made this commitment to themselves, facing adversity no matter what creeps up on us, still pushing forwards and making the changes that are necessary, accepting what is, cherishing moments, releasing the victim mentality, and to follow that soul calling. What else is it that we need to know today for the Divine Feminine energy? Let's see. The hummingbird, and it's number 26, which adds up to 8, infinity and abundance. 2 is partnership, coming together, working with God's universal power. And at the bottom of the deck is, and seeing through the, number 6 is seeing through the pain, seeing through the illusions to get to that place of peace and harmony. And I've got number 22, the ghost dance. And this adds up to 4, which is building on solid foundation. And 2 is all about coming together again, partnership, co-creating. The ghost dance is all about, again, letting go of past and past lives as well. So that's very intense. And really stepping into this new, not allowing the old patterns, the same story to carry on, to actually just let go of that. And building from a whole new place of purity, of unconditional love, not going forwards with the same attitude, the same outlook, creating a whole new life, being in your power, and not allowing these ghosts to haunt you anymore, to let it all go. So I'm actually going to read from the guidebook for the hummingbird because it is a beautiful message. So the essence is, despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central South America to feed from the summer nectar. This gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbird teaches us to be gentle to ourselves and protect our personal space. Yes, so learning to be gentle with yourself through this process of letting go of the ghosts, of what no longer serves you. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your epic quest to bypass the dung pile of old pain and hurts. Head for the flowers and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. Yeah, letting go of the heartache, letting go of the pain that's been holding you back, that's been bringing you down. Living your life, trusting your intuition, trusting what's right for you, listening to your soul calling, not allowing it to whisper, allowing it to be heard, because now the chatter is fading away, because you're being so in tune with who you really are. And the invitation for this beautiful energy is, the buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings preparing you to say yes to new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the rightness of the moment and the bold action. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well, because the all is in the small. So it's again, it's going the same as what's coming through for the Divine Masculines, really pushing forwards, facing this difficulty, but doing it from a whole new place, not going into the same thing and having the same story, creating a new story, trusting that success is assured because everything is always working out for you. And even though it's so scary about taking the action, taking these steps, that you're being led to amazing things. And the medicine is for this beautiful energy. This mighty being comes to teach you stillness in motion and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil your journey. If you feel your safety, comfort or day-to-day survival are more important than saying yes to the invitation to explore the unknown, you will have to work much harder to achieve what is being offered to you freely now. Still your mind, even in the midst of your very hectic schedule, and heed the gentle voice that calls you into the test of new wings. Yes. Not allowing the stuff that goes on in your head, the noise, the chaos, to overtake the whisper of your soul. Listen to that whisper. So you've been really called to come out of your comfort zone. Exactly the same as what's going on with the divine masculines as well. So let's see what comes through the crystal spirit. Beautiful messages from that mystical Shaman Oracle deck. For the hummingbird, my goodness. What else is it that we need to know today for the divine feminine energy? Huge changes are happening, and that one flipped out, so that wants to come. Citrine, which is about the solar plexus, sacral chakra, and number 17, which adds up to 8, infinity and abundance. And 1 is alignment, 7 is setting pure intentions, coming from a place of unconditional love, manifesting, creating. So beautiful. And that wants to come through. And the bottom of the deck, I'm going to leave it there because otherwise this reading is going to go on far too long. Black tourmaline or tourmaline, and it's number 10, completion, end of a cycle. So if something is ending here and you're being called to be creative, to open up, allow new opportunities to come to you and pursue these ideas, take this further instead of just sitting where you actually are. And again, citrine is all about letting go, what you've been holding on to, the fear, and allowing yourself to have joyful experiences, to be happy, because that is your natural state of being. So a lot of activation with the sacral chakra, solar plexus here. And that is where we hold the fear, this is where we hold creativity, our passion, the desire for change. So I'm going to use the soul's journey next to see what else is going to come through. It is about really coming out of this comfort zone, creating a new story, which is you being who you truly are, joyful, happy, full of love, feeling abundant, creative, open yourself up to you know, just being so powerful that you're just creating anything that you want because you're being true to yourself, not living in fear anymore. What else is it that we need to know? Nice clear message, please, for the divine feminine energy. See. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good, which again the divine masculines are opening up to new friendships, new relationships, their soul tribe, their soul family. The same for you divine feminines. And this is opening up because of your relationship with self is strong now, and with God, with higher power, with the universe. And by you having this relationship with yourself, the relationships that are around you, everyone's going to notice a difference. You just get stronger and so clear of what relationships, you know, that you should be having, and what are meant, you know, friends and people that are meant to be in your life. But yeah, opening up to new people, new family, your soul tribe. And at the bottom of the deck is growth, yeah, expansion. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, learning so much, opening up so much. And going through growth and expansion is very uncomfortable for the ego, because the ego wants to come in strong and say, no, 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 what about this, what about that? So it's important to remain centered, grounded, and to actually, you know, make your main focus to be able to do something that you know that you are going to be in the present moment, where you can quieten that chatter, so you are remaining in that high vibration. But you're understanding so much more about relationships, the importance of relationships, not judging relationships, just being so much more open-minded. And that's because of everything that you've learned on this journey so far. Because you could have been so set in your ways of thinking a relationship should be a certain way, or, you know, that's you've really cleared your vision. You haven't got distorted vision anymore. You're clear, feeling so neutral about everything because you're confident and comfortable with yourself. But that takes strength, choosing yourself, to have this relationship with yourself. And many relationships fall away as well. This can be where you're finding that actually, well, you know, this isn't working out anymore, and it's you're going through some kind of loss as well about certain relationships. So just put it into your situation, how it resonates with you. But you're attracting, when you're being true to yourself, aligning with your soul, you attract the right people at the right time into your life. But you've got to be open again. So it covers a lot of relationships. So the most important relationship is with yourself, because that's with God too. So allowing this in, these new relationships, family, and allowing old relationships to fall away, and strengthening this relationship with yourself. Because we've got the crown chakra again coming through this activation. And that is to do with God, the universe, with higher power. So again, I'm a bit overwhelmed by this reading today, because the intensity of the divine masculines and the divine feminines. I hope I've covered it and channeled clearly for you of what you need to hear today. I do hope it resonates and has given you some support and guidance of maybe what you're going through as well, and to help you have the strength to keep moving forwards on your journey, divine masculines and the divine feminine. So if you'd like any extra support on your twin flame journey, on your spiritual journey, all the information about the services I offer is in the description box down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really does help my channel grow. And I'm sending you so much love, my support, my strength and light. And I love you so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?